Hello, this is Buried Alive, and welcome back to Let's Play Cybernator. Today, we're going to be going to one of the enemy's ore processing facilities, where apparently they manufacture artillery. Which winds up being kind of funny, because I don't remember seeing a lot of ore processing stuff, or any artillery, really. So, yeah, make of that what you will. But there we go, destroy their ore processing facilities. On the first video, I mentioned that there are some fast sections in the game, and this is one of them. Not the cutscene, obviously. And Jake's a badass. I laugh at your plotted courses. Haha! Okay, here we go. So this section plays like any sort of 2D side-scrolling shooter. There's only a few enemies. There's the random asteroids, satellites, and two types of mechs, one of which shoots these funny comet-looking laser thingies at you, and another mech that comes in from behind carrying missiles, and I guess he launches them. How much cooler would it be if he actually threw them? Anyway, as for the missiles, before their boosters actually turn on, they will pass harmlessly through scenery, which you have a good example right there. Once their boosters turn on, they start tracking you. If they hit any scenery, they die, and all is well. But they will track you until they either hit scenery or hit you. They will never give up. Fortunately, their tracking sucks, and they almost always hit scenery. Speaking of which, if you hit scenery and you get dragged off the edge of the screen, you die. So you don't want to do that. Alright, boosters away. Now we're in full manual control. This level is completely done in zero gravity. By the way, through that first section, you can't adjust your aim up and down. Through this section, you're back to having your full normal amount of aiming. But what I'm going to be doing for most of it is I'm going to be keeping my aim held straight forward. You can do that. You can keep your aim held in a specific direction regardless of which way you move, because it just makes the level a lot easier. As far as zero gravity goes, that means that unless you actually land, you don't stop moving. Whichever direction you press to go, you go! And you don't stop until you either land or hit another direction. I just picked up another weapon, the missiles, which I'm going to demonstrate briefly here. Right now, they're just dumbfire missiles. Kinda worthless. They're not even at the right angle to hit that weapon turret that's still firing at me. And you do have an extra enemy down here, which I'm going to show off for a second, which is a really big gun. Bang! They will fire from slightly off-screen, and you also can't actually block them. So if you happen to get in the way of one, even if you pull your shield out, you still take damage. Just click to the power chip right there. Yay. This level has enough power chips on its own to get the missile upgraded to level 2, which is what I'm going to be doing. And there's a second power chip right there. And I'm just going to be floating along the bottom, collecting everything. By the way, check out the background in this one. Is that cool or what? There's this giant asteroid which is lit from underneath by something. I don't know what. And there's smaller bits of it breaking off, and it just looks really neat. This game has lots of little details that makes it fun. But back to the game, killing turrets. Another power chip dropped by a turret. Some enemies will drop power chips and health chips at random, but it's not something you really want to rely on to get your weapons upgraded. I'm actually not sure if it's totally at random, or if it's just like the 10th enemy you kill in this stage every time will drop a power chip. However that works. So yeah, you don't really want to rely on that. Another big gun. As you can see, the developers know there's a power chip down here, and they're kind of dicks about it because they put it almost directly in the path of one of the big guns, which you're about to see right here. And get down, get down, get down! Yay, missed. Alright, missiles are now level 2. At this point, they have some limited tracking ability, something which I don't demonstrate on a normal enemy because, well, here's the boss. And how do we know it's the boss? Because we get more energy readings. Oh no! pretty big one, too.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, sorry, I had something in my throat there for a second. And there it is. Mobile artillery? What? Like I said, that doesn't really look like artillery to me, but whatever. By the way, props to me, I kill his missile with a missile. How awesome is that? Okay, so this boss, first of all, you can try to cheese him by hiding down here in the corner. If you do that, he just flings asteroids at you, and you can't actually block them. So you kind of need to float around and dodge stuff and fire back at him. And by the way, you know those little details? The more you shoot this guy, the more damaged he gets. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, he will circle his asteroids around or put them in a formation in front of him in a line like that. Some of them will randomly have guns. As you saw during the fight, some of the missiles will randomly track and go off after things that you don't want them to go after. But he's dead in pretty quick order. Mobile artillery is gone. And I will see you all in Mission 3.